Hello, welcome to the first ever virtual sugarcane field day. I'm Jeff Hoy. Many of you already know me as the sugarcane pathologist. I've done the research on diseases for many years now, over 36 years. But last fall I took on an additional job as the resident coordinator for the Sugar Research Station here at St. Gabriel. I'm standing in front of the front door, and I wish I could invite you in, but not this time. This time we're going virtual. So this field day is going to be a bit different. As a virtual field day, we're going to have certain advantages. We're going to take you on the virtual field tour. You'll hear from the research scientists the latest research information on varieties, cultural practices, insects, weeds, and diseases. But in addition, we're going to be able to give you some bonus material. Collins Kimbing is going to give a separate presentation on what is this breeding program that produces improved varieties for the industry. And we're going to be able to take you inside the labs of Naranjan Bisak. He's a molecular geneticist who is cooperating with the breeders to introduce a molecular breeding component to the variety development program to produce improved varieties in the future. So what is this station? We have about 160 acres of cane on the station, mostly dedicated to research experiments. We have 5 research scientists who are based here. We have 2 additional scientists who work here regularly. We have a support crew of research associates and civil service employees who provide excellent support for the program. So together, we are performing a very critical operation for the Louisiana sugarcane industry. I'm going to show you now a graph prepared by Kenneth Gravois, who's the extension specialist for sugarcane. And when you look at this graph, what do you see? You can see that it's showing the sugar yields for the last 50 years for the Louisiana sugarcane industry. And if you look at it, you'll see that the yields have doubled over the last 50 years. Now that is an incredible accomplishment. So how was that done? How did this happen? Well, it's research. But it's research interacting with an innovative group of farmers who are rapid adopters. So the challenge is going to be, how do we keep this trend going up? Can we do this again in the next 50 years? And I think we can. So we're going to need an effective station here to perform this research going forward. And that's going to require support from many different sources. I took this job because it seemed like there were a lot of positive things going on. The LSU Ag Center has provided excellent support. They're letting us fill our vacant positions in hard times and giving me an extra support position. The American Sugarcane League has been a steadfast partner for us for many years, but they've renewed their focus on this station, and this past year they're providing substantial extra support for us. Help us restore our surface drainage system, equipment for the sucrose lab where we run all of the research samples through to determine the sugar and fiber traits. We have outside support that's critical. Collins Kimbing got funding from the Board of Regents to the tune of $200,000 to get us a new instrument using near-infrared spectroscopy to determine the sugar and fiber content in these research samples. So we have other industry partners. Currently John Deere is providing a harvester to harvest our crop. Alma Sugar Mill is taking our crop with all the research samples that are not the highest quality cane. They're also helping us refurbish our roller mill to extract the juice for the sucrose analysis. We have many individual farmers who have provided us with support, their time and advice to help us be more effective here. Then there's a ever increasingly important source of additional funding, and that is philanthropy, donations from individuals and groups. We have received funding from the Gay family for direct support for internships for students, undergraduate students, to come here and learn about the industry and learn skills that would be valuable to help our industry. The Savoie family is creating an endowment for the same purpose, so we're going to be bringing young people in to involve them and keep them involved in the industry going forward. The Wallula Westfield group is funding an endowment for general support for the station, and I hope this will be the beginning of a major endowment to help us carry forward despite any ups and downs in funding as we go forward. We have a $100,000 donation from a family for the sucrose lab, and we're going to rededicate and name this lab after Gert Hawkins, who worked in the lab and ran the lab very ably for many years. So we're receiving support from many different sources that's going to allow us to be successful going forward. So I'd just like to say thank you to all of these people and entities that are helping us do what we need to do. So how can I wrap this up? I guess I'll just say again, welcome to the virtual Sugarcane Field Day. We're going to try to put on a good show for you, and I hope you enjoy it.